envisioned Tibetans being scattered all over the world and Tibet losing its independence, I think it is important for us to remember and recognize the importance of this day and realize that the future can be anything. And the important part is to continue our struggle under the leadership of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Regi gerab nala nima khechembu shusi chawo. Ta khechembu di ta di gerab ta nima ni chungyo keje ko maim ba che ta thanda tisang manju gi de thole chale nange mangu shusi re khonjo sangma la ta di gerab di ko la ha ko ya dinang shi mila deshe get ya di khechembu chawo re kajin thanda manju thapsi di sangma ta dum di sangma nima ne gosu go ro ta di nima ta manju gi danga sawa di soya di sangma khaga jugo re samne ni ri di The
Tibet was a great empire in the 7th through the 9th centuries. One of the greatest and largest empires in Central Asia. It started with Songtsen Gampo, who's probably the most famous king of Tibet, one of the 3 Dharma kings. And Songtsen Gampo united the tribes of Tibet, expanded the Tibetan territories, attacked Tang Dynasty China, expanded into India, and he took about 5 wives, 3 of which were Tibetan, and 1 was Nepalese, and 1 was Chinese. The second Dharma king that we remember is Trikong Detsen, and he really expanded the empire on both east and west and north and even south into India. And the third Dharma king is Sri Rapachen, who greatly expanded Buddhism, made it part of the official state religion of Tibet for the first time in Tibetan history. And he's most famous now for the Doring Pillar, in which he signed a treaty between Tibet and Tang Dynasty China in 821 AD. And among the other things, it said on the treaty pillar, there were 3 of them. 1 in the Chinese capital, which is no longer there. 1 of the border between Tibet and China at the time, which is also gone. And the 3rd one still exists. It's in Lhasa. It's still there. Among the things it says is, Tibetans shall be happy in the land of Tibet. Chinese shall be happy in the land of China. And it separated the borders between Tibet and China at that time.
And take that day to strengthen our struggle, because that's what it is. Today is a testimony to the fact that Tibet was an independent nation, Tibet was an independent empire, was powerful and free, and that this is a day to be able to reassert ourselves, put ourselves out there, put the Tibetan people and our struggle out there to say we are going to once again be free, so that our sons, our children, our grandchildren can live in freedom once again in Tibet.
Shall be happy indeed. Chinese shall be happy indeed. Tibet shall be happy indeed. Tibet shall be happy indeed. Chinese shall be happy indeed. Chinese shall be happy indeed.
to